My dear friends, don't you think that many a times after giving the most perfect constitutional remedy, the physical ailments which the patient came to you for has disappeared, but his basic nature, the basic delusions that he had, that stays within. For example, if we have a case of arsenic, and we know arsenic is a remedy with which the most important quality is the fastidiousness, the fear of losing what he has. Now, what that arsenic person does is tries to be so perfect so that he gets whatever he always desired. Obviously, we have fastidiousness in many other remedies, and they have their own ways of fastidiousness and their own reasons. Arsenic has a fear of losing also. So he will try to protect everything, make all that superhuman efforts to protect those things. After giving the remedy, the fastidiousness still stays. Is it really necessary that the patient should still be fastidious, and is it really a complete cure? Because after giving the remedy, if the patient stays the same way, he is going to pick up some other situation, and he picks up some other situation and has the same survival response, catches another illness. So it is for us as physicians to make him aware of this delusion. Maybe this delusion was very much necessary for him at the time when he started to be what he wanted to be, to achieve what he really wanted to achieve. And that must have been his success mantra also. Many times the people develop this art of perfection thinking that this is the way that will help them achieve what they want to. And they really achieve it also. But at some point they get overcompensated. They start doing it beyond a certain levels and limits. And that's the time they start suffering. When they come to us, we see this as a very obvious part of their nature. And this obvious part of the nature, we pick it up, we take it for the totality, prescribe. We are happy, he is happy because his ailment is gone. But what about his basic trait? The trait still remains with him. And if I am going to keep that trait within him, it is going to be a new route for the next situation to pick up. And this is what invariably happens. That these patients, they start picking up situations with the same survival response and go into one disease after another. It is for us as physicians to see the most predominant delusion and make them aware of it. Now, awareness doesn't mean that you have to tell them this is your delusion and you let go of that delusion. It never happens, because even if you tell them to do it, this will not happen, because for them that was their success module. It was that module that helped them to get what they wanted. It is one that they emphasize to each and every person around them, that this is the only way to be successful. And you will see many of such people telling that this is the only way to success, because that brought them success or harmony in their life. But at some point it is not needed. They don't even understand that they are doing it without its need, and it is creating cause or a root for the next illness. But if we as physicians can make them face their delusion by making them aware, it is very much possible that you prevent the next disease from coming. And the next disease will not come unless and until you make him face the delusion. This I have been trying for last many 15 to 20 years in my practice. All those people, for example, the arsenics, the lachesis, the silicious, the natramius, and many others, when you make them face their delusion, we have seen that the cure lasts longer. They have a real great sense of awareness. And apart from awareness, they become much rational. They do not impose themselves on others. They have space for everybody. The relationships in their family changes. The relationship at their working place changes. And what actually happens is, evolution is the most important aspect of mankind. We have been developing constitutions because we get stuck with our delusions, and that's the reason we have the row 3 and the row 4 and row 5 and the row 6. We are stuck at that level. And it is for us to evolve every time. When evolution stops, we create a constitution. We create the root which creates the disease. Now, for us as homeopaths, apart from just treating the physical ailment and the mental symptoms, it is very important that you take them to the level of awareness. And this is only possible for us as homeopaths if you can make them face their delusions. This and much more I am going to relate to you in the series coming ahead of making a person aware of their mind and their basic delusion. This is what homeopathy is and can transform individuals to what they want to be from what they are.